So he said he's a star of more than 100 movies and 3 good ones.
He's an actor, a writer, a producer. Being a dad has been the most meaningful role, though.
We're happy to welcome this morning Tom Arnold.
Whoa,
Tom,
you scared me.
nice
Hi
to meet
guys,
you.
how are you?
You look great.
Great to
Good
see you.
to
Oh,
see
do
you.
we shake hands on the show?
No,
Sure.
we do. But
Okay.
You.
I haven't seen a post-weight loss picture of you until this morning, and now
Oh, wow.
I see you in person. You look fantastic.
Well,
How do you feel?
I had my first child a year ago almost, and I said I got to get in shape because I'm old and I can't be old and fat and be a good dad and play with my kids. So I'm not on a diet, but I just there he is.
That's
Look how
Jax.
fat I am there. Oh my gosh, I had no idea. But I just eat healthy. I pay attention to what my son eats. Like everything he eats, I'm paying attention. So I said, well, maybe I should do that for myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I figured, I gave up drugs and alcohol, but I ate so badly. And I said, well, it's time to take that, more serious.
That article said how I lost 89 pounds. You've
Right,
lost
I've
more
lost
since
that.
then.
I got to my goal weight. I weighed 287 a year ago, and then I had a physical, and I don't weigh myself all the time or anything, but the doctor weighed me, and I was 187.
I was reading an article
That's
this morning.
great.
They said you said at one point you were drinking about 15
Diet pops
sodas a day.
Yeah, that's bad. It seems like drinking diet pop would be good, but it's bad for you. And there's a lot of sodium and there's chemicals. And if you're trying to have a baby, it's really hard on your sperm count. So you got to get rid of that right away. You drink tea, you drink something healthy, and that's what worked for us.
But did you try to have a baby for a while?
Oh, I tried for 20-some years.
No kidding.
Did 21 rounds of in vitro fertilization, but with 4 women, not just with one. So it's not weird. But and, each time then we would get to the point to adopt, which we still want to do. But I got very lucky. I've been a great. But what I realized when my son was born was this is the moment it was supposed to happen. This is the relationship I'm in. This is me at my healthiest. This is the moment, and I've been pushing it for 20-some years, trying to make something happen in the universe that wasn't ready to happen. And so if I'd have known that, I could have relaxed, saved a whole bunch of money and time and energy, but I didn't trust that things would happen when they were supposed to.
And now you have Jax.
He's amazing.
Yeah, he's a cutie
Yeah,
too.
he's got his first birthday coming up in a week, and you could say I've wanted to be a father for a long time, and you could say, well, be a father is like this or like this, but when it happens, you don't even know what. I just sounds dumb, but love. You think you know what love is, but then you have this child, and it just. I feel a greater love for my wife. I mean, it's like opens up things inside of you that you didn't think possible. I also immediately knew my relationship with my son. And that's why I got to take care of myself, because I his only father, and the longer I'm alive and the longer I'm healthy, it confirms to him that he was loved. And whatever happens in his life, I want him to know wherever he goes that I loved him so much, whether I'm there or not. He's got that. It's like having an extra $100 hidden in your wallet.
Right.
It may not get you out of every jam, but you know what? It could get you a cab home, and that's what the unconditional love I think you get from a parent gives you.
Yeah, you're right. It's hard to explain. You return to the Midwest. You're an Iowa guy. You're at the Funny Bone this weekend.
Yes, I've been. It's great.
Yeah. Do you talk about your weight loss
Of
and
course.
your new son on?
I talk honestly about a lot of everything, and hopefully in a funny way. And I think the audience. Some comics do pop culture jokes. The stories that I tell, I was actually there for, and maybe people have heard about them, and I just tell it from my point of view, and I share. But what's great is, to be a comic, you got to talk about your failures and your humiliations, and knowing the audience actually cares about me, which is hard to believe, and knowing that I came out the other end of it and I'm doing okay, it makes it better, makes it okay to talk about how bad things were or how funny they were. And so it's a real personal thing that I do, and I love it.
Why did you want to return to stand-up?
Well, I started as a stand-up 32 years ago. A lot of actors do plays and things because they want to be in front of a live audience, and I've always been a stand-up. 5 years ago, I started doing it regularly, and it's something I cherish it. I don't love the traveling necessarily, but boy, you get to be with a live audience, and after the show, I have a kids' heart camp, and I sell T-shirts, but you don't have to buy a T-shirt. I will literally sign everything people bring and take a picture with every audience member, and I have a moment with people because they're sitting in line and they say something to me, oh, I like this movie, or when I was a kid this happened to me too, or I'm a recovering alcoholic, and I have moments with people that I would never get on a movie set, and it means so much to me.
Yeah, that's awesome. One of the things you're doing so many things. You've done so many movies, but you're hosting CMT's Big Redneck Family, right? What do you like about this?
What do you
I
like
love-
about redneck?
I love a lot
Because
of
I am
redneck.
one. I want to
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
this.
I am a redneck. I grew up in Ottumwa, Iowa. I worked at a meat packing plant for 3 years. They're so nice. I love CMT, which is the network. I've worked for them for about 10 years, and they're just sweet people. And we're trying something a little different this season where it's sort of scripted, and I don't know if people like it or not, but we'll figure it out. We'll come back next year. But they're just it's about family. It's about outdoors. And that's kind of what the Midwest is about.
Yeah, well, that show airs Saturdays at 9 p.m.
does,
on CMT.
I think.
Get
Is
a
it
little
still
plug
on?
in. It's still on, yes. You going to catch any Iowa football this upcoming season?
I will. We're going to have a great season. Basketball season could not have gotten over quick enough for
Right,
me.
it didn't look so
We were
good.
looking great, and then something horrible happened. I don't know what happened, but I'm a Hawkeye through and through. I love my team, and we're going to have a great year this year.
Well,
in
some good
football.
players coming back.
Yes.
And you do have a talented coach, despite what people say.
We do.
sometimes.
Those people are jerks that talk about our coach. He's done amazing things for our program. He's an amazing guy, and so back off, people.
He's a good guy. Tom
He
Arnold.
deserves $4 million a year.
Tom,
And so do you guys.
Right,
that's the
don't
Funny
we
Bone
all?
tonight, tomorrow.
Thank you, guys. Come
FunnyBoneOmaha.com.
on down.
493-8036 is the bone phone.
Tom, it's been a
Tom.
real pleasure meeting you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for being here.
talking
Please stop
with you.
down, and it's nice to see you guys.
We
How
love
long
it.
you been married?
On TV for 4 years.
That'd be
okay,
like the
on
length
TV.
of a Britney Spears marriage.
Yes,
right,
exactly.
around here.
Tom, appreciate it.
Monday,
Thank you,
a
guys.
brand new giveaway for techies tuning in,
Our picture of the day is coming up next. That was good.
like the one that lasted 2 hours.
Exactly.